What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTubes? That's right, it's me, Bobby C, aka Catfish, and I'm back stronger than ever. Had a little problem with my new computer. I had to send it back and had them work on it, but got it back, got my OBS system up. Gonna start doing some live streams pretty soon, but it takes a long time to get these the scene set up at OBS. But I'm glad to be back. I thank you to Couch Coach and Matt Downs and Pigskin Pete for helping me with some content while I was down. But we got a lot to talk about. We got a big game coming up tomorrow. But before I do, I've got to talk to some Vols fans. Mano y mano. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you fans that are dogging the team, dogging Rick Barnes. When we lost a couple games, lost to Kentucky and LSU, and the sky was falling. Well, I'm going to tell you something. The sky's not falling. And I understand you have a lot of expectations, but you got to realize we've got 3 losses with 3 games left, and all 3 losses were to top 13 teams when we played them. Kansas was number 2 or 1, depending on which poll you looked at. I think in the AP they were number 2. The CBS poll had them at number 1, if I remember right. Kentucky was number 5. They blew us off the court. They beat the tar out of us. And I think we needed that. We needed a butt whooping. You know, they always say everybody needs a good old-fashioned butt whooping. That's what Kentucky gave us. LSU, I said at the beginning of the season, y'all can go back and check the tape. I said LSU is going to be my sleeper for the SEC, and they have steadily climbed the rankings. That game could have gone either way. I hated to see the way that foul was called. Hated it. We just got to put that game behind us. The team has to put the game behind us. I know us Vol fans would have liked to have seen that go to a second overtime. That wouldn't have guaranteed a victory. We should have never let them come back on us because we got up a little bit there in the second half and we let them come back. So you can't pin it all on one call. And we got a great win at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a good team. There's a lot of people that picked Ole Miss to win that game, partly because we were slumping, and partly because they're a really good team. I know they've got 8 losses, but anytime you go on the road and beat a good team like Ole Miss, got to hang your hat on it. Grant Williams came up big there at the end, got that clutch shot. Then Admiral took the charge. Which that was a little bit risky. If he'd have been a half a second later getting over there, that would have been a blocking foul, and that wouldn't have been too good at all. But, you know, fans, let's think about this. If I would have told you before the season that we'd be sitting here March 1st with 3 games left, and we'd only have 3 losses, every one of yous would be excited. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you and you and you and you, the ones that are down on the team and think it's over. We're going to be one and done in the tournament. I'm talking to you guys. Y'all would be throwing a party. I would be throwing a party. The Rock would be going crazy if we knew before the season we was going to have 3 losses. I know we had Grant Williams coming back, Admiral Schofield. We had a really good team, but still, to go through the season with only 3 losses at this point is pretty good. A lot of top-ranked teams got 3 or more losses, so I just don't understand why we're so down on the team. But we got Kentucky. So Kentucky fans, I know I've got some Kentucky fans that watch me. Donnie Shepard being one. I've got several of yous that watch me. It's going to be a different ball game tomorrow at Thompson Boling Arena. I'm going to tell you that right now. I just think we're going to come out to play, and it's going to be a great game. I predict it's going to be a defensive slugfest. I don't think it'll hit in the 80s. It might. but I think it's going to be in the 60s or 70s. I think it's going to be hard fought, and I just hope everybody shows up for this game, goes to Thompson Boling, and just get some home court advantage going on. And I said when Kentucky had their slump, Kentucky was going to be there at the end. They always are. That P.J. Washington's a great player. They've got several great players, but that Washington kid, he tore us up there at Rupp Arena. But it's going to be a great game. I want to know in the comment section what your prediction is for this game. Even you Kentucky fans can put your prediction down. You're probably going to be wrong. Because I'm going to tell you something. We're coming out of there with a W. That's just all there is to it. I've got my victory cigar over there in the seat. I'm going to be firing that thing up after the game. I'm going to try to do a live stream. I know BVD's doing one the whole game, but I'm going to try to go on, if I can, like 3 or 4 minutes left in the ball game, and try to do about a 30, 45-minute post-game call-in show. Hopefully it's some good news, and we got some happy Vol fans. So hang in there, guys. Stick with our team. Root them on. And don't get too worried about those 3 losses. They were to very good teams. And with the exception of Kentucky, we were in the other 2 games. We should have never let Kansas come back on us and take it into overtime when Grant Williams fouled out. But we did. It's behind us. And I really think that our boys are learning from these struggles. I listened to their post-game press conferences and just different times they're being interviewed, and I really think they've got their head screwed on right, and they're thinking right. I don't think they're worried about it, and I think that they're not worried about the pressure. When we were number 1, I was probably one of the few that was kind of dreading us being number 1, because you put a target on your back. Everybody's gunning for you. Everybody's playing their best game. There were several teams that played their best game all year when they played us, as far as shooting percentage, rebounds, and we got everybody's best game. So I'm proud of this team. So check me out tomorrow, live stream, and I appreciate y'all sticking with me through this time when I haven't been able to do the videos like I wanted to. And I'm going to be back stronger than ever. Got a lot of things on the horizon. We're even going to talk about some old school wrestling. I've got a couple of guys that really want me to do a video or 2 on that, or a live show I'm talking about old school, not the 90s. I'm talking about when wrestling was good, when you had the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, you had Jerry Lawler, you had Magnum TA, you had all them guys, Dick Murdoch. So we're going to try to do that later on this year, maybe even in this month. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, if y'all are new here and y'all want some good sports content and lots of Tennessee athletics, this is a show for you. Hit that subscribe button, and if you're wanting to get notified of my live shows when they go live and be involved in the call-in show where I get to connect with all you guys, and I love talking to you. I don't care who your team is. I just enjoy it. It really makes my day. Hit that bell notification. And if you're on Facebook, like and follow my page, and I want to hear over there on Facebook what y'all think about this game too, because I'm posting this video on both Facebook and YouTube. So those of you that's been watching me for the last year and a half, y'all know what's coming next. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. The Tennessee men's basketball team, we're going to hang an L on Kentucky. Kentucky is leaving Thompson Boling with a big OL. I promise you that.